High atop Bunker Hill, across the street from the monument of the same name, peeking up above the neighboring buildings, stands St. Francis de Sales. It's Boston's oldest Catholic church in continuous service.
It's been here 160 years. I hope it's here another 160. It's an inspiring parish. This church itself, it's a duplicate of St. Mary's Cathedral in Limerick in Ireland. The interior is.
Father Dan Mahoney has served as the parish's pastor for 51 years.
Since it was founded in 1859, there's only been 8 pastors here. So when you come here, you stay forever until you think the gates of heaven is the next stop.
Over the past half-century, Father Mahoney has watched this community evolve significantly.
Social changes, economic changes. Charlestown is sort of insulated from the rest of the community because it's only a 1 square mile. It is a magnificent community of people, faith-filled people, regardless of religious denomination. We're sort of isolated, so we sort of stick together.
That strong sense of community is not strong enough, however, to completely shield St. Francis from the same struggle Catholic churches across the country are facing: declines in attendance.
The big reason is the clergy abuse crisis. People got angry. People had a hard time praying. I had a hard time praying when all this was going on.
Father Mahoney said he turned to his spiritual director for guidance.
It's a difficult time. It is a testing time. At every Mass, at every service, we pray the prayer of St. Michael the Archangel to help us through this clergy abuse crisis. And if people can keep their sense of connection with Jesus Christ during this, we'll be all right. It might be a smaller church, but it's going to be a stronger one.
That unshakable faith has guided Father Mahoney in both his callings. He's also the chief chaplain of the Boston Fire Department.
When I was a kid growing up on Haverhill, if I couldn't be a priest, I was going to be a firefighter. Well, you're looking at me, I became a priest, but now I'm also a fire chaplain. It's a job, but firefighting is also a ministry.
One of his duties as a chaplain, arguably the most difficult, notifying a family after a death in the line of duty.
I've had to do that 68 times, and it never gets easy. It gets harder each time. It seems to get harder each time.
But amid tragedy and loss, there are stories of hope from Mahoney's time on the job that stand the test of time.
We had a fire in Everett at a Jewish temple, and whenever Boston responds to a multiple alarm, one of the chaplains is assigned to go. And that was my night. It was a hot night, August in 1982. And a brand new rabbi just ordained from the Rabbinical School of New York, and his synagogue, his temple is on fire. What a blow. So he said to me, Padre, he says, can you help us save the scrolls? I went in with 5 other firefighters with me. Just as I put the key in the door, boom. There was a backdraft, and all of us were blown all over the place. I wound up about 25 feet away from where these scrolls were. And then I felt fresh water on my face. And I knew a second hose line was coming in, or another one. Firefighters never leave their own. But before I left, Stubborn Mahoney had to get those scrolls out. So I took 3 firefighters with me, and a 4th one, and each one of us carried out one of the rolls of the Pentateuch. And that community was so faithful and so grateful to us that I can tell you this. In the next 4 or 5 months, $67,000 came in donations for St. Francis de Sales School.
Looking forward to the future, Father Mahoney has no plans to retire, but does foresee change ahead for the parish.
Eventually, there will be a Charlestown collaborative with ourselves and St. Mary, St. Catherine of Siena. There'll still be 2 parishes, but there'll be 1 shepherd, 1 pastor.
But that time is not now. Until then,
we try to make St. Francis de Sales a place of quiet, a place of prayer, a place where they can talk to God informally, and let's just try ourselves to do the best job we can do for God, for one another, for Charlestown.
And the flags you just saw that hang inside St. Francis above the pews are in memory of the 9 firefighters killed in the Hotel Vendôme fire. Each flag represents the country the firefighter or his parents emigrated from. St. Francis celebrated its 160th anniversary, by the way, in May. That's Chronicle for tonight. I'm Anthony Everett. Thanks for joining us. See you tomorrow night.